Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again here to a Virtual Racing Network. We are live here with 9.5 minutes left on your Extreme Sim Racing countdown to green flag drop. Here for qualifying coming up next. We are in practice. Again, we're going to hope that voice sticks in there tonight. It does get a little better the warmer it gets here in the studio, so we'll see. We have turned the AC off here in the booth, cranked up the heat, and hopefully that moist air will get out of there. Yes, we know you love that word, moist, so that wet, humid air will get out of here. Replace it with some dry heat, and hopefully we can keep the voice going here tonight. That being said, before I die of laughter, anyway, we have 13 drivers that have made the trip here to Pocono Raceway. This should be an interesting one. I really like the way the cars start here, but before we get into all of that racing detail and we explain all of that to you, well, let's jump over to the sponsors here for tonight's race. Of course, Wells Beard Co., a beard balm for this race and this series. They have been here for quite some time, and we are glad they are on board, and they are also aboard on the broadcast side of things, as you'll hear about here in just a moment. Of course, on the broadcast side of things, we are proudly sponsored by the following partner for 2019 and 2020 now, as we are venturing into that already. It is a Northwest Racing Series. Wells Beard Co. Beard Balm, RaceOnTexas.com, World of Thunder, Hanover Record Service, On the Edge Motorsports, your official Wicked Energy Gum retailer, Huffman Designs, Racecore, and of course, last but not least, that is hard to see on the screen there. We're going to fix that. That is Extreme Sim Racing. They are the newest partner to come on board. If you are a sim racer or just a racer, even on Xbox, PlayStation, whatever it may be, if you got a racing game and you want a sim rig, check them out at extremesimracing.com. Use the code VRN for coupon, all lowercase, and you can save 5% on your order. So make sure you check them out today. That being said, we have about 7 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if we can get a quick word in with one of these drivers real fast and see what their thoughts are on tonight's race. So give us just a moment and we'll be right back here as we talk to one of the drivers here while we are waiting for that green flag drop on qualifying. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. 5 minutes on the clock, and we do have, of course, the one and only, the famous, the 24, that is the Jeff Stabnow, in the booth with us. And we got to ask him a few questions. One, we just kind of heard an oversight there. How's that truck handling out there tonight on this track? And as we've just learned, you have turned 4 down perfectly tonight.
Yeah. First of all, that's quite the intro there, Charles. Thanks for that there, buddy. Turn 3, coming off of there down to turn 4 is just nailing it. Of course, for those who don't know what Charles is referring to, there's only 3 corners here on the track, so that would be why I have turn 4 nailed.
It's a different. It's a tricky triangle for a reason. That outside wall can get you coming out of the corners. I don't expect to see too many issues here tonight. I think we'll go pretty smooth sailing. But just to recap here again, we got 94 degrees, so it's not as hot as we've seen in the past for some of these tracks. But we pulled you down here. We were hoping you would volunteer for it anyway. You were the last time here. Last season we were here. You were the winner. Mark led 43 laps, but you ended up winning the race. So you're looking to duplicate that again this season.
Yeah, I think last one was the race where I swore on your broadcast on accident and went a lap down, and I would sure like to avoid that part of it, but I'd gladly take the win.
Well, good news is there's nobody in the booth, so I'll take 50% blame for that. I had your mic wide open, and you let the emotion come out. So I'm not going to gripe about the emotion coming out. Mama Stab now, she may have griped about it coming out a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. You won last season. This season a little bit different, fewer cars less, but we do have the summer here with us. Last time it was earlier in the season. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Just quick thoughts here before we let you give a shout out to any sponsors. How much do you just love the way we start here at this track, where you start sideways on pit road?
Oh, I think anytime we do that, like here, Michigan, or even Charlotte now, it's different, and I enjoy that. I think that's pretty good. I think it looks good on the broadcast, obviously, but just breaks up monotony, especially when you got like a 2-minute pace lap. So gives you something to think about for a couple minutes.
Well, definitely pace laps are going to be dreadful here, but we know you got some sponsors on the side of that truck that you need to think. So who those would be for tonight's race?
Well, just to bring one more thing up, you did say probably no incidents here tonight. We do have the dynamic track, so the track's going to reset come qualifying. This session actually is set to take place the day before the race, so we should probably see about a 20-degree temperature bump right for qualifying. So that's going to change the track pretty drastically, and then it'll kind of cool down to this over the race. So there is a pretty big challenge ahead for everybody dealing with that dynamic track, especially here tonight. But regarding sponsors, Walls Beard Co. Is always the primary sponsor on my truck. They've been sponsoring us for years here. Great team sponsor. Obviously, my teammate Mark Walls is the owner of that company. Great beard product. So I love having them on the truck. And, of course, we got BRN on the truck as well. And big thanks to you for that fantastic show that you put on every week for us there, Charles.
We definitely try. We got 1 minute left on the clock, so we're going to step away. We're going to try to stay hydrated for this race to keep our voice. Should be a good one from the Tricky Triangle. We'll be back here in just about a minute with qualifying from Pocono, the Tricky Triangle Raceway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back as countdown winds to an end here. We'll go ahead and get rid of that and pull up your main clock here. As you see there, 5 seconds left. Let's go ahead and pull down qualifying. As you can see here in practice, Ryan Baines in that 13 machine, the fastest one with a 52.168. That is the fastest time. Jeff Stabnow right behind him, followed by Mark Walls, James Thurston, and William Fletcher going to be your top 5. We have, again, 14 drivers that have made it here as Casey Tillman has decided to join us here tonight. Good to see him with us. We'll see. It's the green flag now being waved. 10 minutes on the clock. And now that track is 101 degrees versus that 94. So almost a 10 degrees jump, as Jeff Stadnell did allude to earlier. We'll see. Nobody is on the track here at the moment, as we'll get down on the track with them. First driver going to be coming out. We'll have to see who it's going to be, as it's going to be the 13 of Ryan Maines. As we'll go ahead and bring up your qualifying driver bar onto the screen. You'll see their current position here shortly. Again, these first laps are going to be dreadfully slow here for everybody, but it does take time to get up, as this distance is 5 miles per, 2.5 miles. This is a 2.5 mile track. 5 miles is what they have to qualify, so obviously 2 laps to get around this track. I will gladly trade with you on vacation, John, if you'd like. This cough seems to be getting worse. I think it's something to do with the cold air. So if anyone out there is a doctor, please let us know here. We've been fighting this cough. Does colder air make your cough worse? Because it seems like when we're out of the racetrack and it's hotter than blue blazes at 102 degrees, the cough goes away. Is it just my imagination in that adrenaline rush of being out the racetrack filming the races? Or does dry air actually make you cough less than cold, humid air that has moisture in it? So let us know if you're a doctor out there, or just somebody want to give me an answer. I don't really care either way, but let us know if you maybe can figure that one out for us. That's the theory we're having as qualifying is underway. Here in the number 13 of Ryan Maines, we also have Dana Rogers in the 07 and the 2, James Thurston sitting in his truck, not out on the track yet, as well as Mark Walls in the 48 Walls Beardco Chevrolet. He is in his car, but not on the track at the moment. It looks like he is going to go ahead and take off, but by far the first truck to put into time is going to be that 13 of Ryan Maines, as he'll be putting in his first lap right there. It's going to be a 52.482. We'll see if that rounds. It doesn't. 52.482 for the 13 of Ryan Maines. The next one will be the 07 of Dana Rogers. We'll see what kind of time he puts in. It's going to be a 53.709 as he crosses the line. It looks like the next one to put a time in is going to be the 48 of Mark Walls. Obviously, Ryan Maines may put in a time before him for a second lap, but just a spectacular looking red, gray, and black truck out there in the number 48 of Mark Walls. We'll let you know those times as they come in. Remember, folks, if you like the race, you know what to do. Smash that like button. In the words of Rudy Cummings out there, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and little bell to be notified of all upcoming events. And we apologize in advance for the coughing that goes on. That voice is definitely going to be shot after tonight's race. Good news is, we are going to bed right after this race, and then we are going to the racetrack tomorrow, where we will not have to do any talking while we're asleep, and any talking out the racetrack either, except for general here and there socializing. So that is good news for us. Mark Walls is about to put in his first lap in the 30.081 for Ryan Maines on his second lap, so that lap was not faster, and a 54.098 for Dana Rogers. That lap not going to be any faster either, but Mark Wall is going to put his first lap in right there, and it's going to be a 52.409. That'll put him at the top of the charts. We knew he was fast. He led the most laps last season, as we'll show it over to Jeff Stabner, who'll be the next one to put a lap in. But again, going back to last season when we ran here on race 12 of 19, Mark Walls led 43 laps. He led the most laps. Jeff Stabner, however, led 30 laps. We're having some connection issues there. Hopefully that just sorted itself out. But Jeff Stabell not going to put a lap in. He's going to go ahead and park it before he does. Looks like the internet issues have sorted themselves out, so that's good. No, well, maybe not. We'll see. They're still struggling there just a little bit. We may have to restart OBS here in a second. James Thurston out on the track right now, as well as Sean Brightsman. So again, if these internet issues fluctuating a little bit, usually it's not our internet, usually it's OBS. We will stop and restart OBS here if it does continue, which it looks like it is going to. Alright, we are looking to get this thing back up and running. We are still having those internet issues. Right out of the gate, we do apologize. We're hopefully going to get this up and running. And it looks like we are having major issues here with the internet tonight. We're trying to get it all sorted out here for you. We do have qualifying up on the screen though, so you can still see where your drivers are while we try to get this sorted out. As we'll go filter back and forth from driver to driver, but still having major issues here all of a sudden with internet. It is awfully windy here, but I wouldn't think that would affect us. And we trying to get this sorted out for you. We do apologize that we are having some slight issues here with the internet. Trying to get it all sorted out for you before the race actually gets started. As we'll switch over to Casey Tillman in the number 92, who's out on track at the moment. And just unfortunately, internet issues definitely not working with us here tonight. Let's see if we can possibly get it all sorted out here. Again, it's getting a little better. Let us know in chat how it's doing. It doesn't sound like it's going to be much better for y'all out there, as it's really bad for us here on this end. Yeah, we are struggling to stay connected through Restream as well. Again, we do apologize when we have to get with the league and let them know what's going on, as connection issues are still plaguing. So we're going to try one more thing, so give us just a moment. And right out of the gate, having some more issues here. We do apologize. We just cannot keep internet here tonight. Something definitely going on. We can't keep more than about 4,000 bit rate for some odd reason. It just decided to tank all of a sudden. We're going to continue to work on this here for the next minute or so. So we'll keep in mind here, we are going to let the league know what's going on. So give us just one more minute. Jason Deere, if you're out there, can you let us know how it's sounding over there? We're losing about 55% of our frames out there. If you could let us know how choppy it is, we'll try restarting OBS one more time, so give us just a moment. Alrighty, we're going to try one more, and nope, it is not working. We just have no internet here for some reason. I'm not sure quite what's going on. Yeah, we, for some odd reason, cannot keep an internet connection here. We're losing 50% of our data right out of the gate, so something is drastically not right here. We haven't had this big of an issue in quite some time, so we're going to have to go and possibly see what may be the issue going on here. Again, we're gonna fight it for a minute. We may cut in and out during commercials or cautions to see, but hopefully people can see us. On row one is gonna be the 48 of Mark Walls and the 13 of Ryan Maines. Row two is going to be the 46 of Sean Brightsman and the 24 Jeff Stabnow. Row three is going to be the 07 of Dana Rogers and the 2 of James Thurston. Row 4 is going to be the 92 of Casey Tillman and the 28 of William Fletcher. Row 5 is going to be the 91 of Scott Hutchinson and the 427 of Brandon Weinberg. Row 6 is going to be the 77 of Tom Green and the 11 of Frank Harris. And row 7 is going to be the 03 of Daniel Masters and the 62 of Gerald Heffley. And that's going to do it here. 14 drivers and 7 rows of drivers. Again, we are trying to get this fixed. I'm not even sure what is the case that's causing it. So give us just one moment. We're going to pop up a commercial real quick. And trying to diagnose what's causing the internet issue, other than the fact we just are losing internet. There's no reason for it, except all of the sudden. So it's very weird that right at race time the internet would decide to go out randomly. It has not happened before, so again, we're going to continue to try to go, but this is going to be a horrible broadcast if we can't get the internet working. Alright, well, the pace car is about to drive off. Again, we'll do this as long as we can. I can refuse to sit here and broadcast half a race that people can't understand. So we'll just have to end up refunding for the race. But green flag is out regardless. Let's hope we can keep some internet stable enough to continue this race anyway. Mark Walls out front, followed by Sean Brightsman, Ryan Maines, Jeff Stabnow, and James Thurston are going to be your top 5 at the moment. Again, we're losing way too many frames right now, folks. I do apologize. We'll probably end up just shutting the stream down. We're not going to continue and put out this quality onto the internet. It's just not how we operate. So we would apologize for that, but we're missing half the race at this point. So during a caution, we're going to pull Jeff down and talk to him and see what he wants to do. I would rather just issue a refund and cancel the race if we're going to lose this much data. But we'll try throughout this race to get things going here. As we're under green, Jeff Stabnow currently running in 3rd place at the moment, followed by Sean Brightsman and James Thurston. These guys right there together. We got a good little battle going on between Jeff Stabnow and Ryan Maines. We'll see how that one works out for them. It seems to be an OBS issue here, to be honest. I'm not seeing it with anything else, so we're going to try restarting this here during a commercial. During a caution. We are currently on lap number 2. Going to make it lap number 3 here in a moment. Mark Walls out front leading this race. And actually, we're going to try to do it now, so give us just a moment. Alright guys, we're going to talk to the league owner. First caution we get, we may end up just killing the stream. We apologize, we don't like killing streams, but we're losing more than half of our data right now. And we will get to the bottom of this, who or whatever is causing it, and we will take care of it immediately. But Mark Wall's out front, followed by Jeff Stabnow, Sean Brightsman in third. So 1, 2, 3 for Wicked Chassis Racing right now. And again, James Thurston sitting in fifth, and Dana Rogers in sixth place here at the moment. Again, guys, we're still trying to figure out what the problem is, but the internet is just not acting. It's the only thing it can be, so we're going to continue to cover till the first caution, and we will see how it goes from there, see what Jeff says to do. But we really do not like putting out this type of quality onto the internet. It makes us look bad, and makes the league look a little bad. More than us. With William Fletcher already out of the race, he did not start the race here. Neither did Daniel Masters or Scott Hutchinson. So those 15 or those 3 drivers out of the 15 did not start. Meanwhile, we did have 12 that did start. Obviously, good to see Travis McKinney and Brandon Weinberg back, and here come the leaders. As it looks like Brandon Weinberg gonna have some connection issues there as well, so it looks like maybe he's having some issues, as Travis McKinney is as well. So looks like we're not the only ones here having some connection issues. We again apologize. We're getting feedback as quickly as we can. Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna have to reset a lot of stuff. As again, we're just continuing to lose data here. The first caution break we'll get. We are going to talk with Jeff Stabnow and see what he wants us to do. But we obviously can't continue at the rate we're going right now. It's just going to be a horrible show for everyone to watch. But we'll at least do our best to watch the action on the track, as Jeff Stabnow is battling with Sean Brightsman here at the moment. And trying some little things here to see if it'll fix it, and it doesn't look like that's gonna do it either, folks. Again, we are trying everything we can to get this connection stabled out for you, but at the moment nothing is wanting to work here for us, so it doesn't matter. We're just having issues here with the internet tonight. Meanwhile, we're going to go back to James Thurston and Ryan Maines. They're side by side. They're going to sort it out. That was the battle for 4th position here tonight. Let's zoom out a little bit if we could. Just try to get a little bit more of this track. As you can see right there, let's zoom in a little bit. But again, losing over half of our data here tonight. So we are probably going to end up calling this stream good here, because we do not want to put this out for the fans. 92 of Casey Tillman. Haven't seen him in a while. He is back racing with us, though. All right, well, we'll do that, John. Give us just a moment here. We'll try to get a chunk of this in at least. Well, give us just a moment. We're going to go let the league know what's going on, and we will be right back. Alright folks, we are going to reset everything here, reset the router, so give us just a moment and we will be right back, as hopefully we did not cause that from Jeff. We were just talking to him and the caution comes out, and now we feel really bad about that, so we will be right back here in just a few moments. Alright folks, we are going to go and kill the stream. We are going to continue to record this afterwards. So we are going to kill the stream here, but we will record here from lap 13 on and go from there. So we apologize for that, but we'll see the recording up here later on tonight or tomorrow morning.